Today we are looking at Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. In general, Kirby games fall into two categories: the traditional platformers in which Kirby mimics enemy moves across simple levels, and the more original adventures that dramatically deviate from that model. Since its first release on the Wii in 2011, Kirby's Return to Dreamland has been firmly positioned in the first group, making its deluxe re-release on the Switch instantly identifiable. This game still has solid platforming basics, imaginative late-game level design, and some useful new content, but the package is more enticing to newbies than it is to those who have previously experienced the original adventure. Remember, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button as it helps out this channel to grow, and don't forget to hit the notification button for all future videos. So, is Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe any good? Here is our review of Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. In Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, Magolor, a space traveler, is saved by Kirby and his friends when his ship, the Lore Starcutter, crashes through a wormhole and lands on planet Popstar. Now it's up to you and as many as 3 other players in local co-op to bound through several levels, and find the 5 pieces of Magolor's craft that have gone missing. Along the journey, you'll fight a variety of vibrant enemies and a number of iconic Kirby bosses using Kirby's patented copy skills. To complete the roughly 7-hour-long campaign, you must navigate your way through 8 different worlds while having fun and using your imagination. This game strikes the perfect balance of being immensely enjoyable for us older Kirby fans and also being completely understandable for much younger players. Also, even while you can finish this game in about 7 hours if you concentrate on the main goal, the 120 energy spheres buried throughout the levels will quickly push that time into double digits. The majority of them are not particularly difficult to locate, but later areas do have a few spheres that will put your searching skills to the test. Whilst the various levels in the game do run the usual gamut of Kirby environments without too many surprises, and although we've all been zipped along conveyor belts, made to avoid stomping pistons, and chased by an encroaching wall of black hole energy a million times before, there's just so much character and color to Kirby, his pals, and his zany copy ability set. When you play local co-op with a few other players, where things become really rowdy, some of the game's more archaic aspects are still enjoyable. In addition, Kirby's Return to Dreamland introduces a number of super abilities, 5 ultra versions of copy abilities that you can acquire throughout the game, and use to launch screen-shaking variations of your standard attacks to take out hordes of foes and demolish surroundings to reveal hidden objects. Of course, this deluxe edition offers more than just a few graphical bells and whistles added to the 2011 version. A number of additional modes are included in Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, which significantly improves the game's main mechanics. Merry Magoland, a Magic Kingdom amusement park mode, is accessible as soon as you pass the first stage and gathers 11 mini-games for you and up to 3 other players to enjoy. 8 of the games are classic Kirby games, including Egg Catcher from Kirby's Adventure, Kirby on the Draw from Superstar Ultra, and Ninja Dojo from the first Return to Dreamland. The 3 new additions for this deluxe version are Magolor's Tome Trackers, which tasks you with grabbing designated books off shelves before your rivals, Samurai Kirby 100, a variation on vanilla Samurai Kirby that pits you against online leaderboard times, and Booming Blasters, a chaotic top-down arena shooter. With that said, when combined with the wonderfully upbeat and colorful theme park setting, these minigames make for a mode that you can easily spend a lot of time in. You can beat your own high scores, take on tougher challenges, and have a blast with friends while also collecting stamps that unlock 86 different character masks that Kirby and company can then wear during the main camp. Like similar multiplayer platformers, there's plenty of fun to be had just goofing around levels with a few friends. The multiplayer is probably best served as a sort of Guardian mode, where you can have a less experienced player tag along and play with you, giving Return to Dreamland yet another way to welcome newcomers. Magolor Epilogue, the Interdimensional Traveler, a brand new mini-campaign that can be played with up to 4 players and is unlocked once you've completed the main plot for the first time, is the other significant new feature in Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Magolor is in your hands as he embarks on 4 missions, each with 4 stages and a distinctive boss fight. We won't go into too much detail here for fear of giving away surprises to new players, but we were genuinely impressed by this new mode. It's a good 90 minutes of game time that gives you a ton of upgradable new powers to play around with, platinum medals to chase in every stage, and, dare we say it, the best boss battles in the entire game. Indeed, they truly are that fantastic. A few slightly more difficult encounters that put Magler and his varied set of abilities to a good test. Along from these major updates, there are also 2 brand new copy skills to add to the mix, Mecha and Sand. Both of these skills are excellent fits for the fun. In fact, we believe that Mecha is one of our favorite Kirby abilities to date because it gives you strong lasers, overhead blasters, and multi-directional thrusters to use as you move through the stages. After completing the main storyline, the arena and the Resurrected Extra mode, which has also undergone a few unexpected changes, become available, providing you with a new, difficult main campaign variant and a boss rush mode to overcome. All of this results in a Kirby adventure that is simply jam-packed with material and replay value. Performance-wise, everything moves along at an incredibly fluid frame rate, and the updated graphics really bring the game into the modern day with a ton of fresh environmental features and clear visuals that look especially stunning on the Switch's OLED screen when played handheld. Additionally, it's not simply fancy graphics. There is a lower difficulty setting where Helper Magler gets involved, revised character models that are consistent with more recent franchise appearances, and scattered extra goodies like Merry Magellan tickets. Also, there have been a few changes made to the basic gameplay principles. Characters can now dodge and air dodge by holding a direction as they block, and Kirby and friends now have access to a variety of in-game emotes. Kirby can now bring souvenir items into campaign stages, a mechanic borrowed from Forgotten Land, so you've always got a backup Maxim Tomato or copy ability should you need it. So overall, with Kirby's return to Dreamland Deluxe, a simple but enjoyable Wii platformer gets a visual upgrade and a brand new mini-adventure to extend its otherwise brief campaign. Kirby's trek across Planet Popstar gets off to a slow and excessively simple drudge. The platformer shines through to its extravagant finish, even if it does so far too soon, after the difficulty ramps up and the stages get more inventive. The Magler Epilogue, another succinct but valuable story, is a great addition as well. Return to Dreamland is undoubtedly not Kirby's best or most inventive game, but if you haven't experienced the Wii version yet, the Deluxe Edition is the best way to experience what a classic Kirby game is like. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is getting a 9 out of 10. What did you think about Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch? Please leave comments below to share your thoughts. That will do it for this episode. We do live streams throughout the week, mostly games from the Xbox or the Nintendo Switch, and we also do retro games throughout the week as well. And remember, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up for support. Thank you for watching, and I will see you here on the next episode. Have a great day.